Bonjour et bienvenue sur DarkOtaku pour la suite de Chaos on Deponia. La dernière fois, on était passé avec Bozo chez son ex, donc on va aller voir l'ex de Bozo.
Rufus, there you are.
Stay where you are! My optician knows karate!
But Rufus, it's me, Bozo.
You look ridiculous! Ridiculously good.
You don't think this hat makes my face look fat? And the ruffles pinch a little in the crotch.
Nah, it's supposed to be that way. Just right for a date. And is that aftershave I smell?
No, it's wolf repellent.
Oh, good. Thinking ahead. So you're all set then.
I don't know. Do you really think this is a good idea?
Bien sûr, ça va être génial.
Of course. It's gonna be great.
Last time you said that, I got stuck on a reef.
Yes, but the view was fabulous. Come on, you big baby.
Oh, good grief. How did I get myself into this?
You nasty brat! How many times do I have to tell you that I didn't shoot your grandpa? Well, at least not on purpose. What? Bozo? Is that really you?
No.
Come on in. I don't want to have to dispose of the body of yet another noise pollution officer in the canal. Come on! And now you tell me exactly where you have been all this time.
Well, I was on my way to, what are you doing with that machete?
Eh ben.
Please calm down, will you? Aren't you at all glad to see me? Come on, Bambina. You know exactly what's gonna happen. First, you're mad as a hornet, but as soon as I say this certain line... What's that?
Do you hear the noise, dear? I got in noise here. A chakra settled in our clock. They reckon about as if to mock. The noise is past bearing if I am not erring. A chakra in the chronograph are having a laugh.
Je m'en doutais que ça allait arriver, ça.
Ah! Would you believe it? Can't hear myself talking over this din. I think you better leave now.
But...
Out! Now!
See, I told you.
Shh! Did I just hear something? No, I don't think so. I mean, doormats can't talk, right? Ha! Gotcha! Well, little guys, do you like your new home? Ow! Ah! Stop that!
Et qu'est-ce que ça fait, ça?
They seem to actually like that yowling, which sort of makes sense. After all, they don't have any ears.
Bah, je sais pas, là, qu'est-ce qu'il leur faut à ces crabes? Tu veux des cacahuètes?
Well, little guys, hungry for junk? Ow! Ah! That's it. Feeding time is over.
Donc non. Lapin?
Well, little guys, hungry for junk? Ow! Ah! That's it.
Oh, Rufus, do you really think that's a good idea?
Tu vas quand même pas tout laisser tomber comme ça. Ce qu'on fait déjà ici, tu ne sais pas trop t'y
You
prendre,
just
en fait.
don't know the right moves.
Wasn't my fault. It was that gondolier. His caterwauling totally killed the romantic mood. I hope he's not gonna show up again. May the junk crabs get him.
Yeah, right. The what?
Junk crabs.
Crabe charognard.
Those pesky parasites that hang out in flotsam. Those critters are a real plague. Rumor has it they came to the floating black market, stowed away in transportation crates.
Oh, you mean junk crabs. Forget those pests. Who needs a plague of parasites when you've got Rufus? You take care of your Bambina. I'll see to this gondolier.
Do you really think it's worth all this trouble?
Tu vas quand même pas laisser tomber comme
You're not
ça,
gonna
quand même.
give up just like that, are you?
To tell you the truth,
Come on, one more time.
Donc les crabes, maintenant que j'ai fermé la valve, est-ce que les crabes vont aller...
Daughter, the salesman. When will you ever learn? If you prefer to have a full set of legs, you should never, ever. You again? Come on in.
Je suppose que si je l'avais laissé avec son truc de gondolier, il aurait fait de la merde.
You got some nerve showing
Alors
up
que là,
here
du coup,
again.
je lui ai donné
I'm
la
just
partition
like a
avec le crabe,
boomerang.
comme l'avait conseillé
wait, that wasn't a suggestion.
le barman. Et du coup, les crabes sont là. Je viens de fermer la valve, du coup, les crabes sont coincés là.
Come on, Bambina. Can we skip this bit? All I have to do is say my line and...
Do you hear the noise, dear? I got thing annoyed here. A jackrabbit settled in our clock. They racket about as if to mock. The noise is past bearing, if I am not erring. A jackrabbit in the chronograph are having a laugh.
Ah, not again.
You know...
Ow.
Attends, du coup, qu'est-ce qu'il faudrait que je fasse pour empêcher ce gars de venir?
Well, little guy, you like... Ow! Stop! They seem to actually like that yowling, which sort of makes sense. After all, they don't have any ears. Well, little guys, hungry for... Ow! That's it! Run! You're free! But don't get lost.
Donc ouais, je les ai débloqués ici malheureusement.
You...
You know... Come...
So wet. It's
Alors on va récupérer les crabes. Je sais pas quoi ils vont servir, mais là je clique tout pour qu'on ait plus vite.
Can...
Do you hear the noise, dear? I got thing
Bon, ça je peux pas,
annoyed here.
je ne peux pas aller
A
plus vite.
jackrabbit settled in our clock. They racket about as if to mock. The noise is past bearing, if I am not erring. A jackrabbit in the chronograph are having a laugh.
ah,
À
not
moins
again.
que, attendez.
Ow.
Ha! Got... Run! But... Great, now that it didn't do... I'd better leave it open. And keep it in the...
Bon, je reviendrai ici quand je pourrai faire quelque chose. Retournons voir Doc pour lui expliquer la situation avec les 3 Gauls.
Hello again!
Ah, how are you getting...
Oh,
Je peux pas lui en parler donc tant pis. C'est vrai qu'ici j'ai pas parlé à qui que ce soit, donc ici je peux pas parler. Ici je ne peux pas parler.
expired tranquilizers. Huh, better than nothing.
Des tranquillisants périmés. Je sais pas ce que ça fait, mais ça a fait quelque chose.
Yoo-hoo!
What? Where?
suis nouveau dans le
I'm
coin.
new here. Are there any sites you would recommend?
Very funny. I'm blind. Just in case you hadn't noticed.
Hey, nobody's perfect. Nobody but me!
Tu es
You're
aveugle?
blind? How come?
Let's put it like this. I should have read the directions for use while I still could.
Tiens. On a une magnifique vue sur le marché d'ici.
From here, you know,
Salaud.
you've got a great view of the marketplace.
Ah, that explains a lot of the noises I've been hearing lately.
What do you hear then? Any news or exciting rumors?
Sorry to disappoint you, but that rhythmic background music drowns out everything. Except for occasional cheering coming from the arena.
Tu es passé à Bellevue
Have you been
dernièrement.
to Bellevue recently?
Very funny.
Tu as remarqué cette...
I'd noticed
cette
that
musique.
music too.
Remarqué
I
cette
wish
musique
it
moi
was
aussi.
possible to switch it off somehow. Too bad I've run out of earworm repellent.
Déjà minute. Qu'est-ce que c'est
Wait
que
a
ça?
minute. What is that?
Rufus, c'est vraiment un salaud en fait. Qu'est-ce qui se
What's
passe
up
dans
with
une
that
arène?
arena?
I've been wondering about that myself. All I know is that it's a cauldron-shaped pit in the center of the marketplace. Some kind of sporting competition is held there, involving platypuses, I think, and water.
Water.
Yes! Luckily, they've now built a railing around the arena. Boo boo boo! Peekaboo! Get lost!
Et la minute. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
So,
Tu l'as déjà fait?
what do you sell here?
What does it look like?
Well,
No, seriously, what does it look like? I'm blind, you know.
I see mostly mind-altering substances, illegal drugs, and questionable medications.
Oh, good. That's all right then. This is my drugstore, apparently. How may I help you?
Je voudrais
I
acheter
would
quelque
like
chose.
to buy something.
That's good. That's very good. What will it be?
Une
I
potion
would
de
like
soin
a
plus
+5 healing potion.
Sorry. All sold out. But I have some antidotes on sale.
Nah, never mind. I'll save my money then.
Il y a quoi dans cette
What's
bouteille
in that
derrière?
bottle back there?
Undiluted ethanol with antifreeze? Tastes all right, really. I used to drink that a lot until I was eventually no longer able to find the bottle.
Have you
pas
got
des
any
somnifères.
sedatives?
Yes, but you need a prescription.
I've got a prescription right here.
That's not a prescription. That's a button you tore from your coat.
Are you quite sure about that?
Listen, I may be blind, but I'm not dumb.
Well, maybe you should get a second opinion.
Tu veux des
Are you
échantillons
giving
gratuits?
away anything for free?
Not really. The only thing I could offer you is a sample of this new plant. It contains various mind-altering substances that have never been tested on humans. Incredibly dangerous. Absolutely illegal. And the possible side effects are both unpredictable and unspeakable.
But it's free.
Yes, but
In that case, can I have it?
not so fast. You can only have the Cucumis agnito in exchange for a free coupon.
Cuckoo. What?
Cucumis agnito, the cucumber of revelation. The active ingredient is in its juice. Unfortunately, the shell is very hard.
Hard shell, dangerous content, unpredictable side effects? Oh, just like me. Won't you let me have a free cucumber?
Only for a...
Ah, great.
From the...
But I don't...
Neither do I. It's from...
No, it's not.
When I
veux
test...
pas.
And you... What for?
Ever heard of... Also,
Donc je vais le laisser pour l'instant.
See you later.
not a fu...
Vraiment voir un truc maintenant. Est-ce que du coup en ayant échangé ces tuyaux ça fait quelque chose?
Rufus.
Du genre les crabes ne viennent plus.
You know, come...
Et peut-être que du coup ce que je dois faire c'est que je dois capturer les crabes ici. On va voir ce que ça donne hein. Mais si ça se trouve je dois capturer les crabes ici. Puis les changer de tuyau. Et ainsi ils descendent là. Parce que ça a l'air d'être le tuyau rose ici, regardez. Alors on va voir ce que ça donne, s'ils arrivent encore les crabes ou pas.
Do you hear the noise, dear? I'm getting annoyed here. A chocolate settled out.
Oui, je joue avec des ciseaux.
About as if to mock. The noises aspirating if I am not erring. A chocolate in the chronograph are having a laugh.
J'ai compris.
Ah, no! Ow!
Ok, j'ai compris. J'aurais dû venir à la pharmacie plus tôt. Et j'aurais compris tout de suite en faisant ça. Parce que là, du coup... Allez, recommence, mon petit bozo.
Oh, Rufus.
Allez, vas-y, va te faire buter par ton ex. Je reprends mes ciseaux.
Do you hear the noise, dear? I'm getting annoyed here. A chakra settling our clock. They reckon about as if to mock. The noise is aspirating if I am not erring. A chakra in the chronograph are having a laugh.
Dépêchez-vous avec votre dialogue, je coupe le... Je les bloque.
Ha! Gotcha!
Ensuite, j'interchange les tuyaux à la pharmacie. Je ouvre la valve.
Run! You but don't get.
Et ils vont tous dans la caisse à la con. Et du coup, j'ai une caisse pleine de crabes. Et je vais peut-être essayer de leur donner les médicaments périmés. Je sais pas, j'ai trouvé
I
ça en
have
même
no
temps.
idea what airbags are supposed to be good for. They're always the first thing to break. The junk crabs have settled in the replacement airbag crate. Huh, cute.
Et du coup, si je mets un choc... Bon, de toute façon maintenant... Comme ça, du coup, ils n'entendront plus le clic. Et j'ai des crabes à proximité. Je sais pas du tout si ce que je fais a de l'importance ou pas. Allons parler au gondolier. Pour lui dire de refermer sa gueule. Et il y a des trucs ici. Où est les docs?
Yoo-hoo! Very good. Can't you sing?
Must fall only.
Riven? Huh?
C'est vrai que ça, je pouvais pas les prendre avant.
I don't want that. That's really nothing like my...
Ah non, j'ai un seau. Je sais pas ce que je vais faire avec. Dragon doré invisible.
I am very sorry, sir, but the golden dragon of invisibility is not a floor model.
I didn't even touch it. I just wanted to stretch my fingers and... All right.
Un chapeau
And
à jus.
please do not forget to return the merchandise to its proper place before leaving the store.
I better keep the stuff on my... Some thieves...
I am very...
I have...
Donc ouais, je ne peux pas quitter le magasin avec des trucs. mets-la pas sous le F1.
I'd rather not let... Not that I'm afraid of, but the...
Ah bah oui, il y a le rhume. Haha. Mais...
Ow!
Prends-le. Au lieu de marcher
Ow!
dessus.
Ow! There's nothing here but bird droppings. And there's enough of those on Bozo's deck. I didn't have to come here for them.
Je vais donc découvrir une nouvelle zone. Chasseur d'ornithorynques.
What
Nid
an ugly
d'ornithorynque.
nest. It must belong to an extremely ugly bird.
Parlons-lui.
Welcome to Platypus Paradise. What platitudes may I offer you today?
Qu'est-ce que c'est que cet
What the
endroit?
heck is this place?
It's a souvenir shop. We have everything a tourist could possibly desire. Platypus greeting cards, platypus candy, platypus hats, platypus back scratchers, platypus jewelry, platypus figurines for the mantelpiece, platypus cuddly toys, t-shirts with amusing platypus slogans, and music cartridges with platypus noises.
Well stocked.
Vous êtes un amateur d'ornithorynques, je présume.
I take it you're into platypuses.
Sure looks like it, huh? Platypuses are my livelihood. If you know where to find them, you can make a small fortune off of them.
By selling back scratchers to tourists?
Ha! You have no idea. For one thing, I supply them to the Platypus restaurant. I'm also a bookmaker for Platypus betting and chairman of the Platypus Club. Platypuses even inspire my poetry.
You, write poetry about platypuses.
Yep, mainly for greeting cards, but they also appear every week in Platypus
Il y en
Daily.
a un là d'ailleurs d'ornithorynques. Est-ce que vous avez quelque chose qui ne soit pas fait
Have
avec de
you
l'ornithorynque?
got anything that's not made from platypuses?
Well, the platypus figurines are made of clay, but I use platypus wax for the finish.
Vous fournissez aussi le
You
restaurant
also supply
d'ornithorynques?
the platypus restaurant.
Yep, there's good eating on one of those things.
What if there's a shortage?
Now that would be a disaster. The restaurant would have to completely change its menu. But it'll never come to that. There are unguarded nests everywhere on the floating black market.
Qu'entendez-vous par
What do you
non
mean by
gardé?
unguarded nests?
In every generation, there's an especially vicious platypus that guards the nest of the bride.
What could they possibly do to you? Try to bite your fingers?
Let me tell you, they're evil little critters.
Oh, don't tell me they can bite through gloves.
And jockstraps.
Oh,
So you're interested in nest guardians. Club members get to read all about them in the Platypus Field Guide.
Yippee!
C'est quoi le club ornithorynque?
What's the deal with this platypus club?
Oh, it's great. As a member, you always get brand new information from the world of platypuses delivered to your doorstep. You'll be the first to learn about the wonders of platypus procreation. And you'll know the platypus migration routes even before winter comes.
And you'll have feathers grow on your hump.
Platypuses have neither feathers nor humps. As a member of the club, you'd know that. Upon registration, every new member receives the latest edition of the Platypus Field Guide. I hid some trial membership cards in the restaurant's fortune cookies. With a little help from Dame Fortune, you might be able to join the inner circle of platypus enthusiasts.
If Dame Fortune really keeps herself busy with that kind of humbug, it explains the bad luck I've been having lately.
Comment puis-je devenir un membre? Donc c'est avec les cartes. Pouvez-vous venir d'autres pour des
What up?
ornithorynques?
Quite a lot, but that would take all day.
And nobody wants that.
If you were a member of the platypus, you could look it all up.
Ah, yeah.
Ok.
Grab a bus, platypus.
Yes, I will, Ducky Bill.
C'est mieux en anglais, je trouve. Alors après, j'ai... Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Ah! J'ai la manivelle.
crank. This crankshaft without a crank was missing a crank. Rufus, you are a genius.
Donc je ne peux pas avoir l'œuf. Mais bon, au moins ce sera fait pour la fois où j'aurai besoin d'œufs.
I'd like to order some takeout.
Very well, just make your choice from the menu.
Cents. Je sais pas ce que je suis en train de faire. Je suppose que l'objectif c'est d'avoir les biscuits sans avoir le menu. Ah, je crois que je viens de comprendre. Ah là là.
Is this your order?
Yes.
Well,
No, you're right. Sorry.
Alors attends, je regarde de nouveau le menu. Je prends le menu à 4 $. Je remplace ça par ça. Non merde, attends, je retourne en arrière.
Yes. No, you're right. Sorry.
Je prends le menu, je transforme ça en boisson. Je transforme cette boisson en ça, je transforme cette boisson en ça. Je transforme cette boisson en ça, je transforme cette boisson en ça. Je transforme cette boisson en ça, et puis je transforme cette boisson en ça. Donc ça coûte 1 cent. Donc attendez, si je prends ce menu là, je prends les deux, je transforme en cheese. Le cheese, je transforme en boisson. Cette boisson, je la transforme en petite boisson. Je transforme encore plus petite boisson, que je transforme en pas de boisson du tout. Et toi, je te transforme en pas de boisson du tout. Est-ce que c'est bon?
is this your order?
Yes.
Well,
I mean, the way you... No, you're right. Sorry.
Il faut que je trouve de l'argent.
The lady...
Faut que je trouve au moins 1 cent.
Hey, hands off!
Okay.
Du coup, il tape avec ses pieds.
What? That wasn't my hands. Because I did it with my feet. You see? Here. Feet. Boom. Oh, come on. That was funny. Oh, what happened? And why does my back suddenly feel like somebody scratched the word revenge into it with a rusty rake? Ugh, must be the stress.
Hey, hands off! If you're looking for someone who's got stuff to spare, go to Seagull. I only have things I really need.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
Knock knock.
Who or what are you?
On m'appelle
They
Rufus.
call me Rufus.
I'm Crane, but everybody here calls me the poet.
Who calls you that? I just heard it for the first time.
You probably move in the wrong circles.
Oh, yeah? If you mean those circles that don't include your ego, you're probably right.
That's what I'm talking about.
C'est un peu spartiate chez vous.
Your place looks a bit austere.
I've got everything I need.
Yeah, except for an interior designer.
Tu connais le Capitain
Do you know
Seagull?
Captain Seagull?
You mean the idiot who lives above me in the villa? I'm rather fed up with him.
Est-ce que je peux
Can I
t'emprunter quelques
borrow
trucs?
some of your things?
No. If you're looking for someone who's got stuff to spare, go to Seagull. I only have things I really need.
T'es vraiment
You're
une
such
épave.
a pathetic wretch.
But I'm rich in spirit.
Isn't that the same?
L'organon a l'intention
The
de faire sauver
Organon
Deponia.
is planning to blow up Deponia.
Ha! Typical. Those up there do whatever they want.
Were you even listening? They want to blow up Deponia. Nobody will survive. Don't you want to do anything about that?
But of course, I shall write a cynical poem. I shall call it, They Think There's Something Better.
And this poem is supposed to inspire the masses to rise up?
Not really. The masses are always too stupid for my intellectual flights of fancy.
A plus.
See you.
Right. Leave. Hey! If you're looking for... I only...
Ok. Parce qu'il y a plein de trucs à prendre. Et tant qu'il est là, je ne peux rien faire.
Who looks so ferocious. But of course, it's Hoedown the Garden Gnome.
Je ne peux pas lui parler, on dirait. Ah que si.
Friends?
Ami.
Oh,
Ok.
rats. I didn't even...
Ah bah il a retiré le râteau. Et du coup, j'ai une pelle.
Never... I've got enough loose dirt in my coat. If I need more soil, I should look for an appropriate container. What an ugly nest. It must belong to an extremely ugly bird. That may be just... But it's no worse than the...
Ok, j'ai un saut de terre maintenant. Et j'ai une pelle. Ça ne m'aide pas. Alors là, je sais que je vais chez le poète. On va rentrer là-dedans et on va sauvegarder immédiatement avant de lui parler.
Whoa, impressive digs.
Ahem. Have you ever heard of knocking?
Of course, but I find their new album too commercial.
What are you doing here? Don't you at
Oh, ben,
least
je ne peux
wipe
pas.
your feet?
Not since my 8th birthday. Back then, my dad?
Rufus?
Dad!
What?
You're Captain Seagull?
Ahem. Your shoes, Rufus.
Excuse me, sir.
C'est donc son père.
Wow, Dad, this is really a totally radical kick-ass location.
Donc il est
And
pas
a
allé à
doormat made of real wombat. Respect.
Doormat?
Yeah, it's hanging right next to the door.
That's my Sunday coat.
Oh,
Ah.
Listen, Rufus, I'm a busy man. Just tell me what brought you here and then run along and play again, okay?
Est-ce que je continue ici ou... Bon, je vais continuer, tant pis pour le
Aren't
timer.
you at all glad to see me?
Yes, of course I'm glad. I'm just very busy right now. If you're a good boy and let your old man finish his work, then maybe later we can go feed the seagulls.
Feed the seagulls? Are you kidding? I have important things to do.
Then it won't matter if I haven't got time for you until later, right?
Later. You always say that.
Donc il est pas sur Deponia. Mais je crois
I
que-
thought
enfin,
you went to
sur
Elysium.
Elysium?
Yes, Elysium, you know. You left me to move to Elysium. You can't tell me you don't remember that.
Oh, right. Yes, I remember. And how? Just what was I thinking? After all, everybody knows that it's impossible to escape Deponia. What a wild and crazy guy I was back then. Always reaching for the stars.
J'ai failli y
Today,
arriver.
I know it's not worth the effort to pursue such crazy ideas. Once you're as old as your dad, I'm sure you'll understand.
You can so totally forget that. I'll never be that old, loser.
Tu as changé
You
ton nom?
changed your name?
Nothing to do with you, honestly. But still, please don't go around telling everybody you're my son, all right?
Papa, pourquoi tu me parles
Dad,
comme ça?
how come you're talking to me like that? You may not have noticed, but I am no longer a child.
Ah, you're all grown up now.
Yeah, ha 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 ha.
Like with a house of your own and a steady income.
Well, I mean, that's,
I'll take that for a no.
I'm a tinkerer. I even had a real workshop in Kuvak.
You're not talking about that toy workbench I once gave you when you were little.
Well, I'm still way more grown up than you are. So there.
Tu n'as même pas envie de savoir ce que j'ai fabriqué
Don't you
pendant tout
even
ce
want to
temps.
know what I've been up to all this time?
Oh, please don't tell me you wreaked some sort of havoc again. What was it this time? Did you set something on fire? Did you
Oui.
steal anything?
Oui.
Destroy someone else's property?
Oui.
Well, I
Tout
mean,
ça.
you've got to see that in context.
Il faut que j'empêche l'organon de faire exploser Deponia.
I have to stop the Organon from blowing up Deponia.
Then what are you doing here in the floating black market? The Organon are far away. And if anything should explode here, it'll probably be your fault.
Yeah, you just don't understand.
I don't? So when has the Organon ever blown up anything?
Maybe not so far, but
And how many detonations have you caused this month?
well,
Voilà.
That shut you up, huh?
I'm still counting.
Je dois aller
I
m'occuper
need
de
to
ma
go look
copine
after my
Elysium.
Elysian girlfriend.
Yes, of course. What was her name again? Babsy Boo?
No, not Babsy Boo. She's a true Elysian. Her name is Goal.
Wait a minute. Are you serious?
Now you're impressed, huh?
You meet an Elysian and then bring her here? Didn't I teach you anything?
No, you were a great parent.
You didn't leave her alone, did you?
Don't worry, she's in a safe place, down in Gulliver's Tavern at the harbor.
Okay. Looks like I failed to teach you a few essential facts of life.
Really, Dad, let's not go there. I know all about the bees and the flowers, although I may be a little unclear about the concept of pollination. But I'm a real pro when it comes to building hives, if you know what I mean.
You're giving me hives, all right. But let's get back on topic. What I was trying to say is that obviously you never learned how to treat a lady. Have you at least invited her to dinner?
Well, there was this
Oh.
bowl of peanuts.
I'm talking about a date, Rufus. A romantic date.
Ok, lui il met en train
The
d'apprendre.
only restaurant that might be suitable is Chez Schlumpy. At least they offer an exclusive view.
Merci,
But
t'es en train de
alas, all they
m'aider.
have on their menu is platypus.
What's wrong with platypus?
It's so vulgar. It lives among the flotsam and feeds on table scraps. It could even be the heraldic beast of Deponia. No, platypus dishes would only remind her that she is stranded in the boondocks. You must see to it that platypus completely disappears from the menu at Schlumpy's. Can you do that?
Ah, piece of cake for a romantic like me.
Once you've done that, you may reserve a table in my name. But not before then. Understand?
Donc faut que je me débarrasse des ornithorynques. Je ne t'en ai pas
I haven't told you the
rencontré
half of it.
La moitié.
Oh my, Rufus. What else have you gotten yourself into?
En fait, je m'apprête à me rendre à Elysium.
I'm actually about to go to Elysium.
Good luck.
I'm serious. I'm going to Elysium.
Yeah, right. Come on, Rufus. I am truly flattered that you want to follow in my footsteps. But do you really have to step into every single pile of poop on the
C'est vrai
way?
qu'ils ont
Not
plus ou moins la même tête, sauf
everyone.
que lui, il
For
est
one
bronzé.
thing, I would never leave my 8-year-old son behind.
Really? So you would take him along?
Yes, I would.
Well, if he takes after you, I hope you'll remember to bring a little shovel and a plastic bag.
Oh, oh, oh. Je te dirai une autre
I'll
fois.
tell you.
So, in the meantime,
Sur quoi tu
What
travailles
exactly are
exactement?
you working on?
I need to write instructions for my staff.
And you consider that more important than talking to your son? We haven't seen each other in years.
So why would every second suddenly count now? I am responsible for this house and its personnel.
I am also responsible for doing important things, like saving the world.
Then why are you still hanging around here? Do
vrai,
I
qu'est-ce que
still
je
have to
fous à
hover
Deponia?
over you to make sure you're completing your chores?
Ne bouge pas d'ici,
Don't
je
go-
vais vite
Forget
revenir.
that. Not even an 8-year-old would buy it.
Secret Doors in Bookshelves, Volume 1. Secret Doors in Bookshelves. This library.
As a real...
That doesn't change the fact. Besides, it's too dark in here to read.
That I should buy a new crystal chandelier when I have the chance. But for now, a few candles will suffice. I need candles. There. Here, Rufus. Be so good and take this memo to the servant's mailbox.
Yeah, who does he think he is? Well, he... Oh, whatever.
Ok. Du coup, j'ai pris ça, j'ai besoin de bougies. Bocal à poisson rouge. J'aimerais bien voir
This
si
is no luxury villa. There's even parasites nesting here.
That is my aquarium. I collect rare ornamental fish.
Rarely significant, maybe. And they're tiny, too.
I should actually feed them again. I need breadcrumbs. There.
je... Ouh, et du coup, je vais aller donner ça en bas. Je viens de comprendre.
This is no luxury villa. This place is overrun with weeds.
Those are flowers. I have them brought from the...
These...
Donc du coup, à chaque
I
fois...
need water for the flowers. There.
Il y a un bouton là. Qu'est-ce que je peux regarder d'autre? Belle vue.
Huh. Yeah. Pull on the book titled... Wow!
C'est tout, ok.
What is that? A message you can keep? I don't need any...
Well, this message may...
What? I need candles. Damn!
He needs candles.
I read that.
And you have candles.
Yes, but I
Well,
don't need that. Go ahead and take...
you can bet...
Ok. Je prends la bougie.
I have another memo from Seagull.
Oh dear. I've got a bad feeling about this. I need water. Go ahead and take it if you want it. Go on. Help yourself. Hey,
I thought you... And that doesn't...
I said...
Why does every...
C'est ça qu'il faut. Et enfin, j'ai besoin de pain.
Mail from Seagull!
Oh, please, no. I need bread. So very well.
Donc ça c'est fait. Donc je vais m'arrêter là pour l'instant. Je vais aller sauvegarder tout de suite. N'hésitez pas à vous abonner. À mettre un j'aime. Bon, on va supprimer la première sauvegarde. À partager cette vidéo, à commenter. Et je vous dis à la prochaine sur DarkOtaku Gaming. C'était Devil. A plus.